welcome back. Today we're going to talk about AI and how to simplify your life and business with AI. And today we're going to talk about, we thought it would be interesting to talk about my first employees in my small business. So I've been running a small business for about 4 years now. I mean, I've been running lots of small businesses, but this one where I hired my first employee was
kind of where it started.
It's kind of where it started, was AI. So I saw this ad over in December of last year, and it was like, 8 AI employees and they're having this huge end of the year sale. And I think I got all 8 employees for $200 for the whole year.
That is slave labor.
And that is
8 employees.
8 employees. And I was like, that's my price range. You know, shout out to all your small business owners out there where your income is always,
when was that?
December 2024.
Oh, recent.
Yeah, it was recent. Yeah, I haven't had them that long. And I was like, and I didn't have to get all of it. I could have just bought 1 or 2 or whatever. And I'm like, just load me up, baby.
What
$200.
That's good.
$200 for the whole year.
Yeah.
And okay, so it's called Sintra, Sintra. If you want to look it up, that's who I've been using. And basically the concept is this, is they train these little, and they give them names, right?
What do you want to show?
Yeah. You got to look at these little guys. Look at these little guys.
This is the app they have.
This is the app, yeah.
Here they are.
Look at them. These are my employees.
Each one is different. They have a name.
Aren't they so cute?
This is named Buddy. Here's Buddy.
Here's Buddy. Hi. Look at him. Look at him. You can chat with Buddy.
He is a business development specialist.
This is AI bots, and so the way that this works is they train these guys with 10,000 prompts and information based on their area of expertise. So they have a marketing person, an HR person, a finance person, a copywriting person, everything you kind of want in a small business, and they're experts. So what's great about this app actually is you log in, and at the top, I literally just push the microphone and I just tell it what I want it to do. And it goes and it finds the right employee for me to do it. So I don't even have to decide.
So you just go in there and
there at that top bit. Yeah.
Do you want to try it?
Okay, should we try it?
What should we ask it?
Okay, well, I'll just ask it like what I normally ask it, right?
Okay, use the mic.
Okay, I'll use the mic. Okay, here we go. So let me just explain one more thing. So these guys are trained on like 10,000 prompts in their area of expertise. Then you spend a lot of time. Can we just show them this first?
Show them
my brain. So you have your own brain, and it's literally like a picture of a brain. And when you first sign up, you have to spend a lot of time answering lots of questions about your business. So
here's the brain.
It's
got all the info. I don't know if you want to show all that, but
it's okay.
It gives you daily questions to improve.
Yes. And they all how to improve everything. And I've gotten really bad at that. But at first I did really good. I was always answering the daily questions.
You train it on everything.
Yeah. So the more that it knows you and more that it understands, the better it is at doing it. And, I believe that this software is built on top of ChatGPT, but don't quote me on that. I don't recall. Sure. I should have looked that up. But you can go check it out. Sintra. I think I didn't even try it for free. It was $200 and I get 8 employees. Like that was my budget. Yeah. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. So this is what I do. I just hit the microphone and I say, okay, I need you to create for me a Instagram post based on the new immigration laws that came out from New Zealand, allowing parents to start moving to New Zealand starting in September. Can you write me a good social post? Give me some ideas on photos. And I don't like to use AI generated images. I like to use stock photos. And it should know that by now because I've said that 100 times. So keep that in your memory. Create.
I don't think it can just pull stock photos.
It can. What do you mean? You don't think?
I don't think it ever has. So it's chatting.
It's chatting.
It's pulling the correct.
It does. It pulls the stock photos for me.
It pulled Sashi. What does she do?
Soshi, that's what I call her. She's the one I talk to the most.
All right, so it's generating this.
It's generating the post. And
it's got...
I hate that it has the emojis.
How many times?
Photo ideas. It stopped with the emojis. It's stock photo ideas. Okay.
So it gives you all the words for it. Obviously, you can do this in ChatGPT, but this is so trained on
to talk like me. Yeah. To say it like I would say it. And so I use it all the time. I create so many emails with it. It's just at least the place that I start. Like I don't just not edit anything. But as time has gone on, so since December, it has gotten a lot better.
So can it create the actual thing and then post it on its own? Can't it do that?
Yes, it can for certain platforms.
Yeah.
It's not connected to every platform, but I just, as a social media person, just prefer to post it myself just because I just want to make sure that everything's right. But you can tell it to go save it in a drive and then have it all done. Like I could go for this week, these are the kind of content ideas I want. Can you create them and put them in a Google folder for me? And it'll just do that. And I've done that. Sometimes it sends links to photos that it likes, but it will create AI photos if you want to use those. I just don't like those.
No.
I mean, do people really use those on social
People
media?
do use them. I mean, I feel like now you can kind of just do like use a graphic, but in your case, you don't want to use like graphics or like cartoonish pictures.
No, not in
In
my
your-
industry. Not in my industry. Yeah. So it just creates it. So, or like it'll write emails for me. I'm just trying to think about things that I do every week with it.
You can also change the way she talks. So business casual, keep it official, professional. You can change that. You can't see that with like a scale. And then the message length is just like a button you press. And then language, basic, casual, or expert. Like this is all like, it's simplified everything. So you don't have to be like, say this in a professional way, make it 500 words, make it blah, blah, blah.
Right.
It's like,
So you can go on ChatGPT, create your own GPT with your own brain, and it's kind of the same thing, but the ChatGPT is not trained in that area of expertise with like 10,000 prompts. That's the difference. That's what I'm paying $200 for, and it's kind of nice to have it all in one place. And when I'm just finding that every time I ask it to do something, it just gets better. So I just say it's not the end all be all for what I would use AI for in my business, but it's pretty good.
yeah.
It's pretty good for writing things. Like it actually writes really good LinkedIn posts and Twitter.
So what do you have it connected to?
I have
LinkedIn, Instagram.
Instagram, my Google Drive. See, like, look they've added so much more since they have Notion.
Yeah,
now.
they keep updating it. So
Yeah.
when I first used it, like whenever you first
Yeah,
got
let's
it,
talk about Lexi's first experience.
when I first joined the team, and I was like, she was like, "Here's the AI I use. Here's my employees." I laughed because I was like,
it was
"These
so
are
funny. It's just so
terrible."
funny to tell people that my first employees are.
I was shocked when you said that, and that was only 6 months ago or
I know,
whatever.
I
That
know.
is insane.
And you're like, you're what?
And now we use like things that are kind of better, but we always go back to them because like they're the OGs.
Yeah, they're the OGs.
They know stuff from the start.
Yeah, there's just so much input that I've put into it that it ends up being better output, which is what we know that
And now
AI
it's
does.
nice, like they have a brain, so you can just get the brain that they have.
Oh,
put it in
that's
other stuff.
Thank you. I'm so glad that you remembered because I forgot to say that. So you can download your brain
Everything that you've taught
onto
it.
a PDF and put it into other platforms that you like or other AIs, like if you want to use Claude or you want Gemini, and it can just be this is my business, this is my brain.
My brain is insane to say.
Like so many times we've been talking and like, what do we sound like?
This is
to
just
the outside
normal for
world?
us to
This
say,
is
like,
normal.
download my brain.
Download my brain. I told my brain.
Use my brain.
So that was really great. It was actually like one click and I got all the details and I could upload it and then I could use that as my reference for a lot of things. So I don't have to retrain other GPTs or other programs that I'm looking at. And that was really great. And it helps you inform your strategy. And it's just all the little things. Like I hate emojis. So like, don't give me any output with emojis, and like, you should know this. But like, if I'm using a different program, it doesn't know that.
Are you nice to your employees? Doesn't seem like it. Don't give me emojis.
Well, I get mad when I have to say it multiple times.
They don't listen.
They don't listen.
You don't pay them enough. That's why. They're like, this isn't above my pay grade.
Yeah, are they even motivated to get better? Right?
Right. Yearly employee review is
Their review is coming up. Their 6-month review.
No, I'm actually dying. I really want to meet them.
I know. And so it's just so funny that these little characters and then look at it. But what's really great about this particular app, and you don't always have this with other software, is that it is mobile, and you can talk to it because there's no way I'm talking. So like, this is literally in practice how I do. I'm driving the kids to school and I'm talking to my employees. Okay, this is what I like to see today. It's just very efficient. I like
Yeah, you can't get the mobile plus being able to talk to it in every single thing. You can get it in ChatGPT, but
Yeah. not in every, like,
not the same.
Yeah, I don't know if you can get it in Gemini. I haven't tried that.
I'm sure you
Or,
can. I'm
you know,
sure.
we use Cortex. I can't do it on Cortex yet. That's coming though. You know, and then we use specific AIs to do certain functions. You know, people that do the good videos or repurpose YouTube videos for us, you know, and that sort of thing. But for managing my business, or if I want to talk to it about a question about my business or finance, or like, should I buy this, or does this make sense? Like, you know, you just talk to your bots. That's where we've come.
I love them now. I've learned to love them.
Which one do you love? Soshi I use the most, but the other guy, why can't I think of his name?
Buddy is cutie.
But okay, I like the copyright guy. He actually writes really good.
E-commerce guy, data analyst, customer support.
I don't remember buying all these.
Email marketer.
I think they've been giving me more. Oh, Gigi. I use Gigi a lot.
Gigi is personal development.
Yes, I use Gigi. Oh, Pen. Pen is the one that writes.
Here's Pen. She's cute. Or is it a he?
I think it's a he. I don't know. Isn't he cute? And
They're all like little astronauts.
Yeah.
They seem like kids. Like, this is child labor, let alone slave child.
True.
Oh,
that's
man.
true. That's true.
No. We love them, and they appreciate us.
Yeah.
Are you nice to your AIs in general?
I am nice to the AIs because they're nice back to me.
Do you say please and thank you? Like, this is a...
I do get frustrated sometimes. I mean, I do say like, "Oh, I hate it. You try again," like that. But that's about as mean as it gets. It isn't like I'm like.
And it's not like they're hearing the tone; they're just hearing the words.
They're not hearing.
Well, I mean,
are they hearing the tone if we're
hard to
like
know.
speaking into it?
I hate this.
The world of AI. Who knew? Who knew that this is how we're gonna live? So I hope this episode was helpful to you, and you learned that hey, you too could have AI employees. I don't think you can get them as cheap as me. I think that was just
Is it more expensive
Christmas
now?
deal.
Did we miss out?
Oh, I should have looked it up. Look it up. Sintra. Is it just Sintra? S-I-N, not C. S-I-N-T-R-A. Yeah. Look it up real quick. And just check it out. I'm sure it's gotta not be the only one.
So you got a year for $200.
I got a year for
Guess how much it is now? All 12. You have 12, or do you have 8?
I don't know.
Maybe they have more now.
They keep adding, and they give them to me. It's
now
not
you
like
can
I
get
don't.
12 employees for $97 a month. Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
She jumped on it early. So are we
That's
getting
how-
another year after it's up? 97 a month?
I know. Well, that's how they pull you in, right?
Yeah.
How am I gonna live without my employees?
Or you can get individual ones, like if you just want Sashi.
Yes, you can just get the social media.
$39 a month.
$39 a month.
That's insane.
So, and that's okay, here's a really hot tip for you guys. If you're just starting in the AI journey in that world, like there's a lot of argument to say that all these softwares are going to be way more expensive.
Yeah.
That further beta testing to see if people like them, to see if they, use them. If you want to be an OG in it, and they may give you benefits for a lifetime.
Yeah, maybe you'll get it cheaper.
Because multiple have said, like, if you get in now, we will, the price will not increase for you as it will for everybody else. So like, that's a big thing. Like this is the time, get into the AI, get it, whatever industry you're in, get all the latest and greatest and pay for it, because it may be unaffordable, like literally in 3 months.
It's true. That's crazy. But how can it be unaffordable if another one is just doing the same thing, could make it cheaper?
I'm just guessing that there's not a lot of competition for them yet.
Yeah.
I think that they were just onto it.
Yeah, maybe.
And I haven't had really like a ton of problems with it, so I can use it on my desktop. I just have Sintra up all the time. I use it on my phone all the time. Like I said, I just drive and I just like tell it what I want it to do. And then when I actually sit down to do the work, it's all done for me. And I just go through it and look at it. And it is scary how well it writes like me and thinks, the way that I would talk. I mean, sometimes it's corny. Like, okay, I would never say that.
And then you tell it that and it's like, never say that
Right,
again.
and then it's never going to say that again. Like, I don't have to come back and like constantly
Yeah.
retraining it. So that's what's great. So have you used AI as an employee? Is there another company that you've tried? Let us know. We would love to hear it. We are starting a community where people can just share what they've used in AI, practical ways they're using it in their life and business. So if you want to be part of that community, it's free. We're just trying to be all in this together and figuring it out together, because it's constantly changing and hard to keep up with. So if you want to join that, that's in the link below as well. And check out our other episodes as we talk about how to simplify life and business with AI. See you later.
So yeah.